Welcome to the Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Rahima, with my sister and co-host, Angie Ang.
What's good? What's good?
Little background, we recorded this episode already. Had to redo it because of issues. So if our energy talking about some of these topics,
We're like, whoop-de-doo,
we
next.
already did it, guys. All right.
Whoop-de-doo.
So first thing we're going to talk about is the woman who went on a date and she recorded the whole thing. We call it the oyster date. I'm going to put the clip in right here.
Yeah, so today I linked with this nigga I met a few weeks ago out with my friends. This nigga been texting me for weeks talking to himself. Why I didn't block him, bitch, I don't know. But today I was bored and I had time, so he texted me like, can we meet for drinks? And I'm like, yeah, meet me here. They got the best fucking oysters in Atlanta, like hands down. So I'm like, yes, I can get some content, come on. It's so good. Y'all, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, baby, you invited me out. I'm gonna eat. And I was coming anyway. But I ain't gonna lie. No, I wouldn't have did all that. But I did do all that. It was so good. I was not expecting it to be that good.
Oh my God.
It was just so good. Like, I had to. It was so good. So after that, I'm like, baby, what's next? What I'm about to eat? These potatoes, they were so good. And the crab cakes, everything was so good. 10, baby. Why the fuck this bitch ass nigga say he going to the bathroom and never come back? The fuck? I'm like, hold the fuck on. It's been like 10, 20, 30 minutes, bitch. What the fuck this nigga at? Had to end up grabbing a tab, bitch. Nigga left me with his little one fucking drink. Yeah, bitch, I'm so glad, bitch, keep me some money, cause what? That was crazy to me. And I said, bitch, you run out on the tab. He talking about, I'm offering you to drink. The fuck are you talking about, bitch?
So she went on a date with the man. There's the videos of the man talking about his perspective of it too.
There is?
There is, but I want to get your perspective of it.
Send me that later. I want to see. Sorry, I got my fan on blowing in the background.
I don't hear it.
Windy. No, I was like 48 oysters is insane to eat by yourself on a date when you were only supposed to be going out for drinks. Like, that's wild to me.
Wild.
And also too, like, damn, I need to step my game up. I'm like, what oysters taste like where you can eat 48 of them and you good and have drinks and a meal. I'm like, I need to see what that might be like. But yeah, I thought 48 was a insane amount. Yeah. And then the fact that she didn't even want to go on the date in the first place is like, come on, girl, you didn't even want to go on the date, and now you just trying to use that man for a dinner.
What she did was like, because when people be like, oh, women be using men for dates and stuff like that to eat, she just basically like gave validity to that argument, whether you agree with the argument or not. She just gave validity to it. And I'm like, for what? Like, I personally would never be in somebody's DMs talking to myself. Yeah. We not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you with the look. I ain't gonna front. I thought you were beautiful. That's the reason why I'm coming at you. If I'm left on red from,
I ain't gonna front.
I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I think you're attractive. I don't even know you, so I think you're attractive. I would like to get to know you even more. You leave me on red, I'm not gonna be like, oh, she's all of a sudden interested in me.
Yeah, that's like clear understanding. God,
I'm not the fool. Like, and then she's recording the whole thing with the flash on.
With the flash on, I didn't even notice.
That's crazy. With the flash on. So he's just sitting there, like, while she's just slurping them motherfuckers down.
Yeah.
That shit was so annoying, like that. Just watching them.
I kept turning, like pausing it every time she did it, and then I'd be like, play it again, like, girl, please.
I was like, why would you? 48 oysters though, it's just crazy. Like, I would just, that part alone threw me off. I'm like, 48? Like, you ate 48 of them hoes?
No, I honestly think that was very out of pocket. Very out of pocket. Him leaving her was out of pocket. They both needed to not be on that date.
I don't know.
Clearly,
I might have left her.
What's going on?
I say that knowing I wouldn't have left her, but I wish I would have had the courage to leave her. I would have paid and chalked it up to the game.
Crazy. Yeah. No, I've never left a date. Like, but honestly, if I don't think I've had it to that point where I needed to just get up and leave. But no, that was trifling. You don't leave people with the bill. That's rude.
I mean,
he could have literally just been like, you know, I'm just gonna pay for my stuff. You got your stuff.
I don't know though, because if I invited you out for drinks and then like you ordering 48 oysters
in this economy.
And the crazy thing is she didn't offer. That's the thing that bothers me more too. Like, you didn't even offer if I wanted some.
Right.
I'm gonna be looking at you crazy. We're not even gonna make it to the 48, to be honest. We're not gonna even get there. Once you would have got like 3 racks of hoes, I'm gonna be like, yo, this ain't working. Because you didn't even offer me none. Like, I'm trying to get to know you. Clearly you're not trying to get to know me. I see what it is. My date, like, that's why I don't even think, like, if I'm going on dates, I don't know if I want to do a dinner date.
No, I honestly don't think a dinner date is a good first date. First of all, I'm trying to smash my food down. Now I look unladylike because I'm trying to eat and talk, and it's not like it's not doable. Of course it's doable, but it's like if the first date is solely to like get to know someone, dinner could be like an after. If you're still vibing with them, like go to dinner after. But when you first meet somebody, no.
Yeah, we doing a coffee date.
Simple is fine.
And then after that, we can do a dinner date.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could go get lunch or whatever time it is. If you're like, oh, are you hungry? Like, I don't know. But
then, yeah, like third date's when I'm like, all right, let's get creative with that. Third date would be like, I'm trying to see your taste and stuff. So we might go to a record store, and, you know, like, you pick a vinyl out for me, I'll pick one out for you.
Oh, that's cute.
You know, I'm trying to see what you into. I like seeing people though in situations that are uncomfortable, like, so the real them come out. You know, like, I don't mean uncomfortable where they like don't feel safe.
Oh,
like,
no, sure.
I mean uncomfortable where it's like, oh, the waiter is late with your food. I want to see how they're gonna react. So I do like seeing that, but this girl is crazy. 48 oysters.
Damn, I know they was good.
2 lemon drops.
I know they was good. That restaurant got some free promo that day, because damn.
And she was just pouring hot sauce on them shit. So I'm just like, listen. I've had oysters. They're not that good for me to do 48. Because I don't like working for my food. I don't like having to do all the like, I don't like that. It's disgusting. The sound too. Oh, that would just throw me out. That would have been it. The sound alone. Like, after the first rack that she knocked down, she's slurping them hoes. I was like, yeah, this ain't it. we came for drinks. And she out here doing all this? Nah, we're good. We're good. But to be fair to her, if you talking to yourself, allegedly, because I don't know if the DMs were released or anything, if you talking to yourself and I respond to you after all this, you got to see what it is, bro. He didn't just become interested in you.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen.
Maybe.
It doesn't happen.
Maybe she saw his story and was like, oh, I'm intrigued.
I guess. Not me.
Also, you see me scratching, man? These mosquitoes got me as soon as I stepped in the fucking house. I got like 6 bites on my leg and on my arm. So I'm not crazy, but I keep scratching,
nobody would have even been paying attention to that.
I see myself keep leaning forward, and I'm like, these mosquitoes, fuck them. I'm waiting for them to die down because this shit is crazy.
All right, going from one bad date to another bad date that didn't even start. We're gonna talk about the Cheesecake Factory girl. Angie Ang's favorite restaurant, Cheesecake Factory.
It's not my favorite restaurant.
So if you guys haven't seen the clip, here's the clip.
Whew. Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes. Would you want me to open the door for you? Look. You're recording me? Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
All right, so, yeah, give your thoughts.
Man, honestly, I felt like this one was staged. I was getting very, I think it was staged, but that was nasty behavior. I frowned up. I was like, you're not gonna get out the car? I'm like, why did you even let him get out the car then? He got out the car, walked all the way around, and you refused to get out. Like, that was childish. And I'm like, damn, is Cheesecake Factory? Is that low standard? I was like, what the fuck? What is going on? Yeah, no, that was wild. She's crazy for that. Crazy as hell.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just like a cheap date, but like I would have been cool with like.
I'm cool with Cheesecake.
Panda Express, like I am like the idea that you're just taking me out and taking care of me, like my food needs and everything like that, is more important to me than where we're going. Because I want to, if I'm dating, I'm trying to get to know you. That's me. That's personally me. Would I take a girl out to Panda Express on the first date? No, because I know that it's not going to lead to anything. I know women are not taking that. The women that I like. Some women are. The women I like aren't cool with
the women you like.
A Panda Express on the first date.
Yeah.
But like I didn't know that Cheesecake wasn't hitting. It's like I love
it's so funny too, because like growing up, I thought Cheesecake Factory. I'm like, oh shit, you got some money.
If they buy a cheesecake after, you get
I'm like, God damn, them cheesecakes is like not. Now that I'm like, okay, as an adult, I'm like, these, prices are cool, whatever. But like, it's not like they low, like they McDonald's. Like, I'm like, damn, what standard?
It's not even that. But she just did too much. Like, that's why I hope it was staged. Because she did too much. Like a chain restaurant, and like, first of all,
you already know we're full supporters of chain restaurants.
Chili's.
You already know we are full supporters of Chili's.
Full supporter.
Lock down on chain restaurants.
Like and also chain restaurants. Benihana's is a chain restaurant.
It's a chain. PF Chang's is a chain
restaurant. These places are chain restaurants. They are not cheap. Like y'all be doing too much, man. People be doing too much. Like Cheesecake Factory, first of all, Cheesecake Factory, if I'm gonna go on a first date, that is a great date. Like, first of all,
the lighting in Cheesecake Factory is
I ain't worrying about the lighting, the options for food. You know what I'm saying? Like if she's feeling like chicken, steak, seafood, like she got it all. Bread, fire. What more
Yeah, the
do you
bread.
want?
Yeah. Whew.
What more do you like? You have options, like especially if you're dating somebody who doesn't know what they want. An indecisive person, like I am dating
So that
somebody
might
who
not
never
be
knows what they
too
want.
many options. Is not.
No. Too many options is good sometimes when they're like they tell you they want chicken and then you get to the restaurant and they want it like fish. That's when like that's the problem. You know, I'm not saying personal experience or anything like that. Never be saying anybody that I know
No,
who's in the
never.
other room. But I just thought it was crazy. I think he handled it way better than I would have handled it because her ass would have been calling an Uber.
No, that was crazy. I was like, why did she even let that man get out the car?
Why you let me pull up the Cheesecake
Why
Factory?
you let me? You see where we at? Because Cheesecake always in the mall outside. You know when you go into Cheesecake Factory. Okay.
I'm calling you an Uber. I'm not even calling you an Uber.
Oh, so that's generous.
Okay, I'm for all the dogs. Shout out to Drake. I am kicking you out my car and I'm blocking you immediately. We are not talking again. He was all like, "Nah, I'm just gonna take you home. I'm clearly
Very respectful. Very respectful.
you broke like one of my few rules that I have." And I'm sitting there like, I wouldn't have did that.
That's a good
Because
look.
first of all, the car ride home now awkward as hell.
Awkward. Oh my.
Awkward.
What do you say in that? What do you talk about?
I would have been like, I'd have been like, I mean, we can still, you know.
Yeah, you're such a dog. You still, you
Are you
know.
still trying to go back in
I guess I'd be more interested in like what restaurants do you like? Like what's your type of style? Because maybe we're just not on the same page of what interests are.
And as a first date, I don't know. I just maybe because I'm always paying on the first date. I would think that the person that I'm dating doesn't want to go to somewhere that's too expensive because that gives off a certain impression and the pressure that leads to.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put no extra pressure on nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hate dinner and a movie as a date, like a first date, because I don't get to know you.
Especially the movies. What the fuck?
But I think that's why I like something where I can get to know you. And there's no pressure. And that's why I think coffee dates are cool. I know people who are like, I would never go on a coffee date as a first date.
That's fine. You could do an activity as well.
Not from me. I just need to do something that I can get to know you. And I think us going to this restaurant is not how I'm going to get to know you. Because first of all, I'm not even thinking about you. I'm thinking about food. I
already looked up the
eat.
menu.
I eat. So like when the food come out, ain't no talking.
Yeah, that's what I say. I know when that food gets in front of me, I'm gonna like just eat. I'm gonna look up, be like, oh yeah, da 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 da. Look back down, eat. Like I just know this is not it for me. So
yeah,
I'm not a fan, but
he handled it better than I would have handled it. And I honestly, it's probably staged, but I want people who go on dates before we get on this date. Tell me your standards. Tell me what you want. Tell me all of this.
I feel like people aren't talking before they agree.
It's because of dating apps.
That's the thing, though. I know there's people who like to go on that date right away. Hey, how you doing? Let's go out. That's cool, but for me, no. I need to see some things before I agree because I'm like, no, that's a setup. I'm gonna walk into something terrible.
Yeah.
But people need to start having these conversations to avoid these problems.
Like, that's crazy. Because even
let's plan a date together.
No, that don't work though.
You're right. I know what I said. I'm like, hell no.
No. And you know what's crazy too? Like people say like, oh, we don't want to go by the old standards. We want to change the gender roles, and it's 2023.
Yeah.
But we still follow some of the old standards.
Oh, for sure.
Like I still have to be a quote unquote whatever the fuck y'all say a gentleman is, and pay for the first date. I still have to plan the first date. Like, I still have to pick you up probably or call you an Uber. I still have to do all these things like on the first date.
Yeah.
Like,
I was about to say, like, yeah, I be following for some of them gender role standards. Hell yeah,
I hate that shit.
There's something about man playing a date. It just and it's like real thoughtful with it. It's like, wow.
And guess what though? We like the same shit when y'all plan a date. That shit is
Yeah, I
thoughtful
can
too.
get the
But
second one.
the thing is, it's fucked up that we always have to do it. Like, ask any dude when's the last time somebody bought them flowers on the first date.
Depends on the dude.
On the first date, or bought them anything on the first date.
For the first date, right? I know
It's all about the woman on the first date. But since like they be like, oh, we're going by all the olden standards, except the part where you had to do the thing at the end of the night.
Yeah.
We overlooked that part of the standards that was happening at these dates. Like, I'm like, okay, we can't follow the old rules.
No, you gotta just this is how I say it. You tweak it to whatever it works for you, and that's that.
If you want to give up the draws on the first night, then give up the draws on the first night. Don't worry about it making you look like a hoe or anything like that. This goes for dudes and women.
Give it up. Yeah,
it don't matter. If you feeling the vibe and y'all both consent to doing it, do it. Do what you gotta do.
I'm a full supporter of that.
Like, I personally never been like a fan of like waiting because like there's a certain amount of dates that we gotta go on.
Yeah.
If the chemistry is there, it's there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta find out. You gotta find out.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess some people don't. I don't know. Do you think like the chemistry will be instant, or do you think chemistry could get built up?
I think chemistry has been instant for some people, and sometimes it's built up.
So you ain't really answered that question.
I feel like, okay, I'll answer it. I feel like certain I don't want to sound like a dog, that's why.
No, I don't think it's
I think that for a certain physical type of women that I like, it's instant for me. Like, just physically, it's the sexual is there. It don't matter what comes out.
Attraction.
No.
Between the two, y'all both gotta have the chemistry.
So you mean sexual chemistry?
Yes.
Okay, ask the question again.
So I'm saying, do you think is it only something that happens instant? Like, you meet someone, you're like, yeah, we got good chemistry, or is it something like you met someone, you're like, it was okay, but later down the line?
I think it's both. I think there's certain people that you meet that you just know, like it's just there. But there's also some people that you have chemistry with, but you don't have any sexual chemistry with. There's been people that I'm like, I vibe with you, but like I don't, like, after getting to know you, I don't vibe with you that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to put people out here.
I feel you. No, it's okay. But no, I was thinking about that too, like, because like I understand like that argument of like, no, you should wait to sleep with someone. And it's like, but if your chemistry is off the charts, what are you waiting for?
I also, honestly, I want to know, like, if I was a woman, I think I would want to know if he's good in bed.
But also, the more you get to know someone, probably better y'all will get it.
Well, sometimes.
Hopefully. But yeah.
But the better your partner, I would say in long-term relationships, yes. I would say if it's like just like a situationship, probably not.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a long-term relationship, your bond grows different.
That's what I'm saying.
And also, you know, like what they like. You're like, oh, okay, suck on her toe right there.
Okay, Jamal, we didn't need an example.
I don't fuck with feet. That's why I use that's why I use toes. Like, so that's what I think. But to each his own. I've been in a relationship a long time, so I don't even know how it is in these streets. Like,
it's crazy out here.
I want to experience it, but I also don't want to be single. You know, it's like Like I want to be like, oh, I understand what you guys are talking about. People be like, it's ghetto out here. I'm like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never even been on a dating app.
Damn, that's so crazy.
Like
we've lived 2 different lives. That's so crazy.
So I don't know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Like
you should like do like a fake.
No. If I'm doing
I stopped right there. Like, never mind. Just kidding.
I did Bumble for to find friends out here.
Yeah, but that's different.
And I hated that shit though. And that let me know I probably would hate dating apps though.
Yeah.
Because I was like, bro, I'm waiting on you to respond to me.
Oh yeah.
And then if they don't respond, say you like clicked on that, like, oh, I would like to be your friend. And then they don't, I'm like, oh, what the fuck about my profile?
What did I get?
What on my profile that made you go, nah, I don't fuck with that? Yeah, I was just swiping on black people. It was I don't care. So I was like, I don't care. You black and then you're close. You're like 15 miles. I was like, got you. Gay, straight, trans. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And there was only like a few, and like the one dude that I was talking to, like, oh, we're gonna hang out. This nigga ended up moving.
Stop.
He ended up moving to Baltimore. I'm like, bro. He told me though.
Yeah.
He was telling me like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think California's for me. I think I'm gonna move back. And he moved back. And I was like, damn. It's that's the thing.
It's like it feels like you're like pick me, please.
Like, yeah, I don't like that.
Please pick me.
And I'm an in-person person anyway. I've been told, this is a fucked up thing to say to people, mind you. I've been told that I look better in person. I hate that shit. I personally hate that. But I get it. I get it. I just don't know why people would ever say that to another human being.
Right, like, is my pictures giving off?
But I hate taking pictures, so that's probably why. I don't be smiling in pictures. So, but, oh, let's go, Rams, scored a touchdown.
Oh my God. Focus.
All right. Do you want to get to this last one?
No, I don't think.
Okay, because I'm jaded out. So
I can't even do it again, y'all.
The only thing I have to say is, can we please let Tupac rest in peace?
Yes.
It's not just Jada Pinkett Smith.
Everything.
Everybody, can we just let him rest in peace? Can we please? Like, that's all I ask. Like, when I die, I don't want any of this shit. Like, I don't want y'all talking about me or anything. Let me rest.
Let me be.
It's just too much. Like, I just saw that she talked about him having alopecia, and I'm like,
I'm like, what is this? What is going on?
I was like, what does this got to do with your book? What about this?
Like, reporters, they're like crying for information. They're like, they know what's gonna make headlines. So shame on them as well. But
I have a question then. For dating, I guess. So has there ever been a time where on the app it was something, but in person it's like different?
Absolutely.
It's like the vibe's awkward.
Yeah. It's like, damn, where's all this energy you had? Some people just don't know how to talk to people in person. So I guess, that's that. But yeah, no, it was like hella awkward. It was just like, and then they would like go back, to like texting her on the app, and it's like perfectly fine. It's like, bro, no, like, no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Yeah, no. Sometimes that's just what it is. Or like it's opposite, or like it's dry during texting, and then you meet in person, and it's like the vibes are hella cool, and you never know.
That's so
it's
weird.
Very weird, yeah.
I don't know. I want to experience though. I want to do a mock date. Maybe that's why.
I would be so interested to see that, because I
just think I think that I'm too much of an asshole. And I don't know. I have to scale that shit back a lot.
I might work with because some people like assholes, but you can't be too.
It don't work. It don't work with a
Yeah.
lot of people.
So,
It only works when like somebody is happy with you too. Like if when your partner is mad at you and then like you still that asshole, though. Like I'm still that person.
yeah.
Doesn't go away.
No, now you're the fucking asshole.
Now,
yeah, it's a
now
little
you're
more.
like, you punk ass bitch. I fucking hate you, asshole.
Yeah.
That's when like it's cute when we're like vying, but then when it's like I'm mad at you and then I use some, I've said stuff too, and I was like, damn, that was witty as hell. Like I ever like, ooh, and I'm like, yeah, she's not going like that. She's not going like that. But
I'm telling you, I could have wrote a book. Could have wrote a book for all the shit I used to say, but
what I also think about dating, before we get out of here, we're off topic at this point. Don't care. What I think about dating is, one, people think there's more options than there actually is, which I've said before. But also, people don't stay in stuff long enough. Like if they have a disagreement, they just leave. Like I'm not talking about like a disagreement like he cheated on you or he puts his hands on you.
Yeah.
But if you have like a disagreement or something, people just be like, I don't have to deal with that.
Because you don't. But understand, like there might not be much out there, but you also shouldn't settle. So
the only thing I hear people who don't, and it's crazy, I only hear women say there's not much out here. That's also something that I'm noticing. I've never heard a man say, man, dating out here is hard.
The ratio is crazy.
Because the ratio on these dating apps got to be all like women and a couple women. And the same, every woman wants that same man. The eligible dude, everybody wants him. So he got probably hella like.
It's a competition. It's really like, that's what I'm saying. Like dating is very complex sometimes because you might want to make it as simple as possible, but sometimes it's not going to be that way. It's sometimes someone might be talking to 2 or 3 other women. That's just what it is. Like you're dating to find someone, and it's like you can't really be mad at. Well, you can set those standards with your partner.
That's not okay. I thought dating.
That's what I'm saying. It's some people think dating is too. It's complex. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I just know.
If I'm dating, I will want the person I'm talking to know that, or think that I'm talking to more than her, because I'm probably am. I'm probably entertaining other things. Now, if we get serious, or if I'm like vibing with you, I'll cut them off real easily. It's not that hard. But I just want you to think, like, you should think that, because I'm gonna think you're talking to other dudes. If you swing both ways, I'm gonna think you're talking to girls too. Like I'm gonna think that, whether you're doing it or not, because I want you to be doing that. Because if we don't work out, I want you to have something fall back on.
I think it gets to a certain point, like at least for me, because I obviously can only speak for me. If I'm dating multiple people or like, but I start to really dig on someone, I'm probably not gonna continue dating multiple people. Like, but I also feel like that needs to be reciprocated on the other end. I'm not dropping them if you're not dropping yours. No. So I think people are just scared to have these conversations, and then it's just a fucking mess after. Like I think
also these dating episodes, I need somebody else in a relationship. I wanna be the person to say wild stuff. I'm like, damn, man, yeah, it's crazy. I can't. I need another like. I want to do an episode with like 2 people. There's one in a relationship, one not in a relationship. One's a man, one's a woman. I probably want the dude to be single. Yeah, balance. I just don't trust niggas. Niggas say wow.
No, you gotta filter that shit out like crazy.
They be saying some wild stuff. Like I follow somebody on TikTok, and I just found out that they're like a Tory Lanez supporter.
Oh no, that's heartbreaking.
It was very heartbreaking, and I was like, damn, we engage all the time in like conversation, and I was just like. You never know. You don't know who people are until you talk to them. That's all.
Yeah. And then sometimes it don't happen till later down the line, and you like, hold on, wait a second. I thought you were someone else.
I try to give off who I really am though. Like I'm like nice, but I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I'm also I'm introverted. What people think when they think introverted people, they think it's like people who don't talk ever, and that's not what introverted people are. Like I'm very like to myself and like, but I can talk. Like I talk back. Like I can talk back. Like but like I like alone time. I like a lot of alone time. Like I literally have a second bedroom that's just all my shit because I like alone time sometimes. And if I don't get that, it's gonna be a problem. I can never live in a 1-bedroom apartment again. Can't be me. I would pay $1,000 extra for that alone time.
Yeah, that's important. True. Everybody needs.
All right, but we done got all the way off track, so we're going to end it. This has been the Harris Show. I've been your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. I'm with my sister and co-host, Angie Ang, and I'll catch ya when we catch ya. Boosh!